I pull out advice from the previous guest that we had on the show, and the previous guest was actually Tony Yang from Market Capital. Now, I almost feel like I pulled this advice out at random, but I almost feel like it was specifically designed for you because he does mention something about sales strategies in this. So I thought I'm going to share with you his quote, and I'd love to get your thoughts on it. So he says, when you're doing outreach as an early stage SaaS founder, instead of going directly into sales mode, take a softer approach by asking for feedback and making the recipient feel like the expert. This genuine relationship building tactic can lead to a better connections and more meaningful engagement. What's your thoughts on that?
When I hear it and break it down, like for me, so it's talking about the importance of building relationships, right? And then understanding from the customer, potential customer side, what's important to them, rather than just pushing our sales agenda. And like that sounds so simplistic, but from what Tony has said there is like that's, and he's mentioned early stage SaaS founders, like, that's relevant to, I would say, let's not be, totally utopian, but that's relevant to pretty much everybody, but especially for all sellers. And it reminds me of a book that I just kind of picked up recently again to read, and it's not new. It's from Dale Carnegie about how to win friends and influence people. And one of the things he talks about, and that is to begin in a friendly way. Right? And this was something he wrote in the 1930s. And his whole approach about like beginning in a friendly way is approach conversations with a positive tone to set the stage for cooperation. So that's just really nicely dovetailed. He's not talking about sellers. He's talking about just relationships and how to connect with people. And it really just speaks to what Tony's saying there is about like connect first, send your message second. Whereas the sellers and salespeople and people in general were all about like, I just keep sending my messages. It's like, well, how are you going to connect with me first? Now show me that I should be interested in your agenda. So I think I love it from a relationship standing point. And I would also add on that it's great advice for lots of people, not just early stage SaaS founders.